Yep, you can start.
Do you want to, is the video on of me?
Yeah, it's video on. Yeah.
It is? Because I didn't think it.
All right.
Great. All right. Good to go.
Yeah, good to go.
All right. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Tim Hercules, and I am the Executive Director at St. Louis University. I am also from St. Louis, and I also attended St. Louis University. I did my undergraduate degrees in theology, philosophy, and business. I did my master's degree in international business, and I did my law degree. So hopefully I will be a good resource for you today, and you will learn a little bit more about St. Louis University. First of all, St. Louis University is 200 years old. We have 9-to-1 student to faculty ratio. We're considered a medium-sized school of just under 13,000, and 10% of our students are from international. Of those 10% international students, about 50% actually this year are from India. So the students that you send to us will definitely have people and other students that they'll be able to connect with from their own country. Our average class size is really relatively small, with about 28 students per class. We're a nationally ranked university. 105 was our most recent ranking with US News and World Report. 99% of our faculty hold the highest degree in their field. And we're also known as a top undergraduate teaching university, ranked at number 58 for best undergraduate teaching. This is one of our students who is actually studying MS in supply chain management. He is one of our student workers, and so any of the students that are confirmed will automatically be connected with Varad upon admission. St. Louis is located right in the middle of the United States in the city called St. Louis. So we're just southwest of Chicago. Couple important parts about St. Louis: medium-sized city, approximately 3 million. The cost of living in St. Louis is extremely reasonable. And there's also a lot of great job opportunities that we'll talk about as well. So for St. Louis, just to let you know, we're the #1 best college for jobs in Missouri. But #2 affordable cities for all millennials, fastest growing city for technology jobs in the United States, and fastest growing US city for foreign born population. There's plenty of CPT and OPT opportunities. And if you see that big statistic at the bottom of the screen, #1 best city to launch a career from given to us by LinkedIn just in 2020. These are some of the companies that students are getting internships or that are being employed. We have 14 Fortune 500 and 1,000 companies globally headquartered in St. Louis. Some of those that you might have heard of are Boeing, Microsoft, MasterCard, Enterprise, just to name a few. I'm going to go through a couple of these, skip over a couple of them. So what we want you to remember when you think about St. Louis University or SLU is SLU for STEM. We have a lot of programs that I'm going to just go over with you to give you the updated entry requirements, but also some unique selling points for these programs. So we have over 40 STEM programs at St. Louis University. There's over 17,000 jobs that are available in the city itself. That might not sound a lot, but given the career size or the city size, that is actually a lot. We have programs at both within business, engineering, as well as analytics, both at the bachelor's as well as master's levels. I know several of you work with undergraduate students, so I will let you know we have undergraduate programs within business. The business technology management program is actually STEM eligible. Some of these other programs that you'll see here were ranked number 17 out of the entire country for entrepreneurship, 16 for international business, and 38 for finance. At our graduate level for our business programs, accounting, applied financial economics, our one-year MBA program, and supply chain management are all STEM eligible programs too. The supply chain management program is actually ranked number 16. There's no GRE and no GMAT required for these programs. So when we think about the business portfolio, it's accessible. These are key selling points for you to review and remember. There's no GRE or GMAT. Business background is not required, and they can complete the degree within 1 to 1.5 years. Accessible GPA, students need a 2.5 to enter. Pricing, we'll go over that as well, but employability, there's a dedicated business school career center on campus that can also help and support students, okay? The one-year MBA program, this is a unique opportunity for students coming to us from India. There's one cohort program that starts in June. It starts at the end of May, the beginning of June every year. Application deadline is April 1. There's scholarships available, and there's no separate application for those scholarships. When students are actually in that program, they're going to be doing a real life consulting project. The images on the screen on the right with Operational Food Search, Equifax, and Nestle Purina are actually 3 different consulting projects that are going on right now with the one-year MBA students. Direct entry is 3.0 GPA, TOEFL of 80, or 6.5 IELTS, or Duolingo of 110. And again, no GMAT or GRE is required. The average pay for MBA degree holders is $100,000. And again, this program is STEM eligible. For our engineering program, we have several programs. One unique aspect is that we have aeronautics as well as aerospace. You'll see that we have biomedical, civil, computer engineering, electrical, engineering physics, mechanical engineering, and also physics. The graduate programs are also listed here. No GRE or GMAT, and at least one Parks College graduate, that's the School of Engineering, has been involved in every NASA space launch. The different programs within engineering, you'll see the listed programs there on the screen for undergraduate, and then the ones on the right side are representing our graduate programs. So we'll talk about some of the graduate programs in greater length next. These are some of our top technology graduate programs: computer science, software engineering, artificial intelligence, information systems, and cybersecurity. Those programs are all STEM, no GRE is required, and we also have non-background tracks available. The students that are coming in for the spring for these programs are also given guaranteed jobs. Yes, you heard me correctly. They're given guaranteed jobs on campus. Entry requirement for direct entry is 3.0, 80 on the TOEFL, and 6.5 IELTS would be equivalent to 110 Duolingo. And again, no GRE or GMAT is required. The average pay in the United States for computer science is $118,000. Okay. So these programs that we just went over, they're fast to degree. They can get these credit. There's 30 to 33 credits. No GRE or GMAT. They have non-background products as well. We don't have any issues with capacity. I know several of the schools in the United States have capacity issues with programs for computer science, but we don't have that. Pricing, we have what we'll go over is a total scholarship package pricing that are either $32,000 or $42,000 with these programs, plus they will also receive scholarships. Employability, again, scholarship or jobs are available on campus for the spring intake. When students apply, we say that this is applied to 5. So when a student, for example, applies to computer science but may not have the entry requirements that are needed for that program, we will look and review that student's application to see if they can apply for another program such as information systems, and we will cascade that application to information systems. So when we respond back to you and the student, they would be given an offer rather than just a denial. And again, as I shared, we're #1 in up and coming cities for tech jobs. Those of you that are working with undergraduate students, we're also known for pre-med program. We have a medical school and we do accept international students. Students can also at the undergraduate level be eligible for connecting with professors and doing research. Just in 2020, we opened up our brand new hospital that you'll see positioned there at the bottom right. But when it comes to medicine, we're actually also ranked 52 for public health, and that program is STEM eligible, and number 46 for medical school for primary care. We were the first school west of the Mississippi River. Some of our top graduate health programs: health data science. This is a data science degree with an emphasis in health. So they can continue this or do this program in 3 to 5 semesters. Excellent job opportunities for OPT or CPT. It's also STEM eligible. Students are earning $103,000 median salary upon graduation. Entry requirement for this would be a 3.0 GPA, 80 TOEFL or 6.5 IELTS. Again, no GRE or GMAT is required. The MPH public health program is also STEM eligible. We're a top 100 program in the United States. You do not need to complete the SOFIS application by submitting the application through the Into portal. Students are able to get an offer through that avenue. Again, this is STEM eligible, and you'll see that students are making upwards of $74,000 median pay upon graduation. The health portfolio, again, just wanted to highlight the MPH and the health data science for you. So I'm going to just give you a highlight. As we've talked about the city, St. Louis University is positioned in the city, but this picture here really is unique because most US schools that are in a city have a building here and a building there in the midst of a large city. We are actually positioned within a park-like setting, and the city is all around us. So that's a unique part that the for you all. These are just some images of campus. The entry requirements, again, at the undergraduate level, we have direct entry as well as the pathway programs. For direct entry, it would be an 80, 6.5 IELTS or 110 Duolingo, and the GPA is approximately 3.0. ACT or SAT is test optional, and students would need to have a high school degree or equivalent. A unique aspect about our university, also students are eligible for scholarships in value of up to $120,000. You'll see that we have a regional award that also students coming from India for undergraduate can earn up to $25,000 per year. So that brings the tuition per year for an undergraduate student to approximately $26,000 per year. You would have tuition or room and board. Above that, that would be around $10,000 to $12,000. Students are coming to us from a Catholic school. They could also be eligible for additional scholarship eligibility. These programs here, I want to kind of remind you, again, these are the graduate programs. Admissions would be 3.0, TOEFL of 80, 6.5 IELTS, no GRE or GMAT, no letters of recommendation for most of these programs. So the programs on the top left, going from analytics down to strategic intelligence, are a flat rate price of $32,000. They can earn scholarships up to $10,000. So for a total program tuition after scholarship would be $22,000 for that entire degree program. You can see the median salary for those programs range anywhere from $72,000 earning up to $150,000. The next section of programs, applied financial economics all the way down to supply chain management. Those programs are actually $42,000 and students can earn up to $20,000 in scholarships. You'll see the median salary there on the right as well. A unique aspect about these programs, all of these programs, a reminder for the spring intake, they get guaranteed jobs. Also, if students do not have, for example, the computer science background, they would take foundational courses, but that price would stay the same. So even though they need to take foundational courses, that price would still only be $42,000. Other schools, if a student does not have the background, the actual cost for the program would be more than what the program usually is. And then you'll see the engineering and the one-year MBA. Scholarships are awarded based upon academic merit. We do accept 3-year degrees. Also, scholarships are awarded based upon years of employment. And then also, if the student were to supply a GRE or a GMAT, that would be in consideration as well. So you can see these are a great group of programs for students to earn their degree and also make money. SLU Ignite, this is another opportunity for students to learn more about St. Louis University and also earn scholarships. So the sooner the student is admitted, the more opportunities they can engage with our campus. And for each of those activities, they could also earn additional scholarship dollars for their years, for their second year of education at St. Louis U. Pathway scholarships, we also have pathway scholarships for these programs. Should a student not meet the direct entry requirements, you can see here that students could earn $7,000 for a 1-semester pathway or $14,000 for a 2-semester pathway. Upon progression out of the pathway, we're also awarding scholarships to those students ranging anywhere from $2,000 to $10,000, depending on the program, as well as depending on the 1-semester, 2-semester program. So here's just an overview of investment and scholarships. You'll see here for the graduate pathway, tuition, including post-pathway, could be for 1 semester, as low as total cost of $37,000 or $38,000. And for the next suite of programs, could be as low as $29,000 or $33,000. So with that, what questions could I help answer for any of you? How do you handle the questions?
Hey guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Should we stop sharing?
Looks like a question.
No questions?
No further questions.
Hello?
Yes.
No further questions.
Yes. I just want to ask you that for graduate program, does for verification it require WES or some NES transcript evaluation?
It's hard to hear.
Yeah, just. Can you please repeat the question again? Can't hear you.
You're on mute.
Hello, am I audible now?
Yeah.
Okay. So for graduate programs, does the university require WES or NES for transcript evaluation?
So I think I'm going to repeat the question to make sure I heard it correctly. Does the university require a WES or an official evaluation transcript? No. We will accept unofficial transcripts at the time of admission, but for students that confirm and enroll, they would need to provide us official documents.
Okay.
The transcript does need to be in English, so.
Okay.
Okay.
Looks like we can conclude the meeting then.
Okay.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you very much.